Hello there and welcome to your soft and seated yoga class today. My name is Jade and I will take you through this short practice where we're not going to do anything standing. We're just going to be either seated or lying down on our backs. Hopefully this short class will help you to feel a little bit more settled, a little bit more grounded, and also to give your body a gorgeous release. So I hope you are ready. We just have a little bit of space, some comfy clothing on, and we're good to go. I invite you to find a seated posture that feels comfortable for you. If you don't feel happy with crossed legs, please feel free to go bent knees or straight legs. Sitting onto a block, a pillow might also help you soften through the hips and have a released lower body. Let's lengthen the spine, create space through the back. Maybe give the shoulders a little wiggle, allow them to settle away from the ears. And then just lengthening through the spine, have some space through the chin and the chest. And then I invite you to close your eyes. Bringing our awareness to our breathing here today. Breathing in through the nose, expanding through the ribs, filling up those lungs. And breathing out through the nose, allowing your body to soften to all areas of the body today. Taking some slow inhales and exhaling even slower. Allowing yourself to fully arrive on the mat. Forgetting about the past of anything that has happened. Not worrying or trying to plan the future. Give yourself permission to relax your shoulders, to soften your jaw, to breathe, to simply be. Taking an inhale, and on your next exhale, fluttering the eyes open, starting to bring a little movement into the head, rolling the chin heavy across the chest, massaging through the neck, and then taking it the other way, acknowledging how that feels through the neck, through the upper back, exploring your body. Are you carrying any stress in the upper body? Is that causing you to have headaches, fizzy eyes? Using the breath and allowing the head to fall heavier. And not being afraid to go where your body wants to go. If you'd rather stay more to one side, if that feels more beneficial for you, please feel free to do what feels right. Maybe you'd like to get the back involved, curving the back and the shoulders and not just the neck. Maybe that feels better for you. There's no right or wrong. Just explore, move your body, and be free. Allowing yourself to peel all the way up to a lengthened spine, reaching the arms up, taking the eye line up, expanding through the body. Let's twist. Right hand behind you, left hand on the outside of the leg and looking over that right shoulder. Create space through the spine. Try not to go too far back. Keep the right hand quite close to the bottom. Then as we come through center, can you sweep, curve the body, ravel yourself forwards before we peel to a twist, unravel on the other side, looking over your left shoulder now, applying some pressure with the right hand, twisting ever so slightly further round. Coming back through center, inhale, sweep those arms up. Once again, lengthen, lift. Taking the right hand behind your back all the way to your left hip. Taking your left hand there too, interlace them together. Lift up and out, open the chest. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Feel that wonderful stretch through the neck, the shoulder. We carry a lot of weight, a lot of tension, a lot of pressure on our shoulders. So important to let that go, let it drop. Make the breath feel so much easier as you create more space across the chest, which therefore just makes everything feel a lot lighter. Ease it off. Let's take it the other way. Taking both hands over to your right hip now. Pulling that left arm round and then bringing the right ear to the right shoulder. Breathe. Maybe let a smile come across your face. Soften to the edges of the body. And when you get there, soften a little bit more. Let's bring ourselves back. Release the hands. Bringing those legs up, taking the legs forwards. Let's not straighten the legs today. Let's have a slight bend through those knees. Hands either side of the thighs, and take a little movement, a forward fold here as we melt over. So knees are slightly bent. We're not going for a full straight leg forward fold today. We're allowing our body to go where it feels comfortable with the knees slightly bent. Allowing the body to melt down towards those legs with each exhale. Softening through the head, maybe allowing the chin to come to the chest, getting a stretch into the neck also. Big breaths here, and those each individual breaths are like little love notes to your body. They give you permission to soften, to let go, to fully be here. Peeling yourself all the way up in your own time, bending those knees in so the feet come a little closer so they're flat. Inhale, reach up and out of those hips into a side bend. Right hand comes down, left arm goes up and over. Taking the eye line to look up towards the ceiling, create space through that left rib cage. Pulling the arm back, keeping the knees parallel. Paint a big rainbow as you come up and over. Take it the other way. Reach up and out of those hips. Breathe into that rib cage. Breathe into that side body. Feel that space, that freedom that you're creating. Bringing yourself back, popping the soles of the feet together, allowing the knees to drop open. Have a little wiggle, a little sway, and then possibly bringing the hands forwards, allowing the body to melt down. Not thinking in your mind of how you think something should look and of thinking where you should be. Actually going to where feels right for you. So being where you are and not where you think you should be today. Take your time to unravel, peel yourself up. Use those hands, just bring those knees together. Making your way now so that you can come down onto your backs in your own time. Use those hands to assist yourself down. Once we come onto the back, maybe you want to put a pillow under your head, that's okay. We're going to separate the knees. Take a window wiper, just rocking those knees gently side to side. Exploring the movement into your lower back, noticing any tension you're carrying on one side, any niggles, any areas of concern in the lower back, acknowledging those, taking notes, keeping the shoulders down. Arriving in center, slowly align yourself up. Let's bring both knees in towards the chest, placing hands on top of each knee, hugging those knees in towards you, maybe massaging the lower back on the floor, rocking side to side, a circular motion, releasing any pressure through the lower back here. Taking some hip circles, so each individual knee are open and then bring back together. So circling into the hip joints now, mobilizing through those hips. We carry a lot of emotional stress in our hips, so working with the breath here as you unleash, and maybe more than just a physical release arises. Maybe you start to feel a mixture of emotions. Check in with them, don't ignore them. Pay attention to what comes up. Popping the soles of the feet together, popping the feet down onto the ground, opening those knees wide. Have a little fidget into the lower back, maybe having a little rock into the hips, and then allow yourself to settle here in stillness. Taking the arms up towards the ceiling, palms of the hands are facing towards your feet. We bend the elbows, bring the elbows to the ground in line with your shoulders, and then cactus the arms, bring the backs of the hands onto the floor if possible. And holding it here in cactus, allow your lower back to find a comfortable position. If you feel happy to, soften those eyes. Come back to that awareness of the breath. Breathing in through the nose. Big exhale through the nose, allowing yourself to melt into this posture. Trying not to hold on to any tension in any areas of the body or the mind. Working with the rhythm of the breath. And then sliding those hands down, placing the hands on top of your thighs and pressing those legs away from you. So push the legs down towards the end of the mat. Really pressing here, decompressing the spine, creating space through the vertebrae. Keep pressing, feeling that movement through the back of the body. Then releasing off, bringing those legs together. Bringing the knees back in towards the chest first. Then we'll take our arms wide into a T shape. Drop both legs over to the left. Maybe popping the knees onto a pillow if that feels better for you. If you can't get the legs all the way down, what you don't want to be holding your legs up here, because that is not a way to relax, okay? So either some pillows, some blocks, or let the legs fully drop to the left. Turning the head towards the right, keeping both shoulder blades down. And maybe if you'd like to go deeper, you slide the right leg a little closer towards your chest. You slide that right leg up. Sending the breath to all areas now. This is a gorgeous twist as well. Twists are a lovely way to release any toxins through the organs in the torso. Massages out through the digestive system as well. Gives us a great cleanse. Breathing into that belly, creating space. Slowly make your way back through to center, taking the legs over to the right. Whenever you're ready, there's no rush, using any props you need. To look towards the left, and if you'd like to, sliding that left leg up a little bit higher towards the chest. If you're carrying any tension around the lower back, you might find this posture is pull around. Holding the floor, let it go. Way back through, bringing yourself back onto your spine again. Bringing the hands down by your sides. Then let's float the arms overhead. Just reaching those hands as far overhead as you can. So it's like a full body stretch, but it's just the top part. So reaching the hands as far away from your hips, creating space through the spine. Now take hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Come up and over to the top left-hand corner of the mat. So a little side stretch. Keeping your chest square to the ceiling. Feeling that space through the rib cage, through the hip on the right side body. Making your way back to center, taking hold of the left wrist with the right hand, coming up and over to the top right-hand corner of the room. Breathing into that rib cage, into the left lung here. Making your way slowly back to center, bringing the hands down by your sides, and then lengthening those legs away from you when you're ready. Have a little fidget with the knees, a little bend, one knee at a time. Having a little twist into the hips, and then start to circle the feet, one foot and then the other, or both feet at the same time, whatever feels right for you. And then allow yourself to arrive in Shavasana. So feet fully relaxed. Palms of the hands are face up towards the ceiling. Eyes closed. And the mouth opens slightly to allow your jaw to relax. Let's take a breath here, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 4, 3, 2, 1. Out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allow your breath to find a natural rhythm. Allow the body to find stillness, reminding yourself that it's okay to pause, to check in with you, not just physically, but emotionally too. It's not happiness that brings us gratitude. It's gratitude that brings us happiness. On your next exhale, have a little movement into the fingers and the toes, being aware of your physical body. And then bringing the hands together. Ignite that flame. Bring the energy back. Place the hands over the eyes. Capture this moment, this feeling. Blinking the eyes and taking the hands away whenever you're ready. We'll bend our knees. Take our time to roll onto our sides. Have a little breath. Have a little smile. And then use your top hands, bringing yourself up to any seated posture that feels right for you. Bring our hands into prayer, close to heart center. And as we step off the mat today, we just remind ourselves to breathe, to trust, to let go, and to see what happens. Namaste. Thank you so much for taking this class with me today. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to take more classes like this live with me, then please have a look at my monthly online membership, which is £8.99 a month, and you get 5 live weekly classes as well as over 100 exclusive pre-recorded videos too. The website is www.pilatesandyogawithjade.com.